So, say hello to the people watching on YouTube. Hi.
Hi, VOD Squad.
Hi,
VOD Squad.
Hello.
We're finally back. I mean,
We
it
are
is
back.
alright.
Finally. We're back. We took a little bit of a break, but now we're back.
Exploded.
And we are about to do funny things. The music is fine for me, but yeah, I mean, for all of you guys.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Oh yeah, I like the
Also
music.
good here.
Music's good.
Awesome. Can we get somebody rolling a D4? Because everybody was there
We should
last
probably
session.
we should skip Villa though because Villa's done it 2 times in a row.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll let someone else roll. Uh-oh.
Oh, green
Do it again.
rolled.
huh?
Free him.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah, damn.
Do it again. I mean, you can just roll like a D3, I guess.
Dude, that's like a 25% chance, and it still hits on you.
The dice gods are like, no.
I guess like overall, this is like a 4, 16,
Which one's
64,
a
1 over 28
That-
chance
Is
of
that
rolling.
Taurin?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is you,
Well,
Cords.
considering what
chance of
happened
that
last
happening-
session, it's very good that it
Uh-huh.
was for Taurin.
Yeah, makes sense,
Correct.
honestly. The chance of that happening, by the way, is 6%.
6%.
I can't believe I actually happened what happened last time.
A lot happened last time.
Well,
That's
yeah.
that's a new thing for Bit.
Taurin is about to
The
tell
bit-
us.
I will do my best to remember most of it.
I mean, it is your
You got
family.
It is. It was quite a bit. I mean, I got quick notes. I won't go into full detail in depth because that's what the episodes are for you to, like, you know, go fill yourself in on the juicy
Go
bits,
watch the
right?
VODs on Twitch, on YouTube.
This is just a a recap.
Correct.
All right. So, last time on Crenia, we were. Wait a minute here. So, kind of, I'm gonna probably go back a little bit further because I know Rex lost one of his dogs, which is Archie, in battle. Sylvana escaped with Perrin through a portal.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did slay a giant tree titan that was grown by Sylvana, with ill intent to take out the little town that we're in along with us, but it didn't work. So that's good. We unfortunately had to put end to that little guy, big little guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know we did loot Sylvana's minion, so we took quite a big. We had a good cash prize from that, and any possible weapons.
Uh-huh.
And this guy, I'm not sure. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm not sure if this guy is like possibly like brainwashed into thinking that maybe he's saving the elves by following Sylvana. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But that's what I kind of got from the last session, is that this guy's, I don't know, there's something going on that we don't know just yet behind the scenes with Sylvana, as far as her like dark plans, I guess, to gather all the crystals and do what? Probably take over the world. Who knows?
Okay.
Let's see here. Galarian, I know he was betrayed by the team, basically. Well, not our team, but like Sylvana's team. So they betrayed him, and he joined our party. Let's see. And our team did go into the town to go help out anybody who was hurt, or help with any repairs. And that's when we were able to see the nomadic druid group coming in to town, which is called Two Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
And in the caravan, Taurin was able to see her family, her mother and father. And then in this conversation, pretty much they were able to reveal that she is looking for her sister, and she introduces everybody to each other, so her family and the traveling companions, Rexmoa, Kip, Kipper, and Ambrose.
I feel that.
Beep.
All of everybody meets each other, and Galarian, of course, where she introduces him as a possible, future lover.
Future or current?
Maybe future. Maybe wedding bells. Who knows? I don't know. It depends.
Bells.
The wedding bells.
Bells will ring.
It could be. It could be.
I know that we were trying to find something to kind of help with Ambrose's, like, I guess he has like some kind of evil eye or something going on with him, where he's got like a scrying spell. So I know we're trying to ask the druids to hopefully help with that. Maybe some kind of like herb or some kind of spell to help alleviate that. Unfortunately, they were not able to help with that because it's a whole other type of magic, and that's just not in their skill study, basically. Rexmoa did ask about. He was asking the druids about the Titans and mainly curious about the water element. Seems like he's searching for someone. Who knows? Who's pretty sea savvy, so whoever that is, we don't know. But unfortunately, with like as far as like the Titans go and the deities and the gods, the Druids don't know much about the godlike idols. Unfortunately, they don't indulge with that kind of worship, so that's not really their forte. And then he did get a warning about seeking out this kind of information for the gods. I do have Ambrose talking to Galarian as well, discussing about the betrayal and of course how the party was going to proceed forward. Yeah. That's pretty much all I got. It was really good, but that's all
that's
I could
fine.
get so far.
Hey, that is all good. That is all good. Yes, we continue the journey in the lovely town of Two Rivers. Now, after a night of pretty much horror, after the elves were planning to commit very bad crimes in order to get what they want. Unfortunately, or well, fortunately, you guys foiled their plans, were able to destroy the giant titan. Not titan, but elemental. We'll call it elemental. And you were able to save the town from a very bad future. Now, you guys, after this, I remember you guys started helping the people, help out, clear up some of the rubble, helping some of the people around. And eventually, it was already morning, and you were deciding what to do. Theodric gave you a very interesting story. And yeah, you guys were pretty much planning on what to do. Galarian was going to try and find you guys any method of transport into the port town of Strale. And that's pretty much where we left off. You guys are still in the town and just, resting at this point. You decided to take a short rest. I remember that. So yeah. What do you guys want to do right now? The town, just for you guys to remember, the town is pretty much, the people are already active in the town. People are trying to help out, clear out things. They're already planning on rebuilding some of the other things. Yes, Greeny, Galarian did went out to find any sort of boat or ship. But yeah, they were... The people are already trying to think about rebuilding and everything. Obviously, the druidic village of Taurin is there to help because they were called by the wild. The amount of energy that the elemental put out was enough for them to be called to it. And they're doing a ritual around it. You can see, well, you guys would be able to see that the elemental itself is dead, but from its corpse, they are making new life happen. Something is growing over there, of course, not as animated as the elemental was, but it is a new beginning for them. It is giving life to something that lost it recently, something very valuable for nature. As you guys came to learn from asking around Theodric and some words by Chi, these elementals are not usually hostile, but they are made for combat. They are used by the elves as siege engines, pretty much. They are the big boys. This one specifically was altered, so it would grow much faster than any other. But now, you guys are all here in town, taking a rest. Everybody was being very thankful to you and, trying to help you out with things. But you decided, hey, no, let's look at the others first. Let's help them out first. And that's what you did. Now you're just taking a rest. What do you guys want to do?
I believe we are in the midst of waiting at the moment because Theo was going to go find someone to help us with getting down the river here.
Yeah, that was Galarian, but yes, you're right.
Oh, Galarian, sorry.
The dog that survived, is it noticeably depressed?
I would say the dog is, of course, sad, but you guys are keeping him company, so he's feeling okay. Remember, these guys are...
Dog's a soldier.
Remember, these guys are not... They don't have a lot of time on this earth, so they don't really know a lot.
Wait, when you mean they don't have much, like, is there a time limit to them?
No, what I mean is that they were summoned last night.
They were just bored.
Yeah,
They were born yesterday.
2 days old.
exactly.
Yeah.
They were literally born yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So
guess,
yeah, the dog is okay. They're all right.
He's got to chase a squirrel at least once.
He will be.
Is it
dog-
still the middle of the day? We took a short rest, right?
You took
Or
a
is it the
short rest.
morning?
I would say it's like mid-morning because you
Okay.
guys. This all
Pretty
happened.
early, yeah.
Yeah, this all happened in the middle of the night, and
Oh,
like
yeah, that's
while
right.
you guys were helping and everything, I would say it was like just starting to become like day, like sunrise kind of deal, you know?
I'm just saying, surely what Savannah did is considered a war crime, even now. I imagine this had to have happened previously at some point in history.
You would be correct in that it's a war crime.
Because it's a war crime IRL, but I'm sure, like, in the story, it probably is one too.
What
Where are we gonna-
what
where are we
nation
gonna
would this
report her?
area fall into?
Yeah.
This
To the
is
High Council.
this nation would fall under Mistbell because you guys are outside of the mountains and into the valley that
Okay.
constitutes the nation of Mistbell.
So Mistbell, like the capital,
Mistbell
is the
friends?
actual.
Mistbell's friends
Yeah.
for what? What do you mean?
With the
Mistbell
Elven
is friends
Kingdom.
with the Elven Kingdom. So yeah, what
Mistbell's
Sylvana did was
correct.
very, very dumb.
And Savannah is such a dick.
Yeah,
Hey, listen.
she did it literally just to like be like, hey, I'm just gonna get rid of like these few cockroaches. Kills an entire village of people.
Almost, at least, if we didn't.
Mhm,
Secretly.
mhm.
She's
Uh,
probably
what
part
if-
of the Cult of Fire. Watch.
In the other run,
Dun, dun,
that's what
dun.
happened to the village. It was bad. I only know because I was told.
Indeed. So yeah, Villa, you were gonna say something?
Oh.
Or were you just asking about the time?
I was gonna say I'm gonna take Rupert out for a walk,
Okay.
as one does with their pets.
Okay.
Just a very regular thing to do.
That is a regular thing to do with your pets, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, then you should be.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, the town is open for all of you guys. Like everybody's out, but they're all like thinking about rebuilding and doing all that sort of thing, you know?
Mm. Well, you know what? Yeah, I do have a goal in mind. Okay.
Okay.
I'll let everyone else talk.
Yeah, okay.
So, with a short rest, I'm assuming like a short rest, you still don't get your mana back.
No, short rest will only recover your HP. Some of it, not all of it.
Oh, not all of it? Okay, how much HP?
Depends on how many hit dice you want to use.
Yeah.
Your hit dice are like
Underneath.
above your sorry, below your HP. You're like
You can just literally click the thing that says hit dice, and it
Mhm.
will roll it for you,
you have
and you
a
recover that many HP.
yeah, there you go. You have a number of
fucking
hit
awful.
dice.
I need to do this.
That was awful.
All right.
Trust it. You,
That was
by the
awful, oh my
way,
God.
when you
Oh
I don't
my
understand how this
God.
works.
Jesus.
Okay.
When you
Or tries
log it,
charm?
you recover half of it.
Yeah.
half
yeah.
of your hit dice.
So okay.
So I just click hit dice. Does it minus one of them?
No, you have to do that.
No, you have to do
You have
that
to do
on your
everything
own. Yeah.
manually. It
You
just
can-
rolls
Okay,
the,
that's
You
fine.
can use
thing
as
for you.
many numbers as you want.
There we go.
You can use as
Oh,
many
what-
numbers.
is this- is this-
No, wait, 3 ones? That is insane.
No.
No, we're getting the bad luck out of the way.
Oh my
Right?
goodness.
That's
It's
right.
D8 too. What?
That is insane. Okay, so for Kipper and for everybody else, you
That's
can
pretty
use
bad.
you can use as many hit dice as many hit dice as you'd like on your short rest, and every time
Okay.
you long rest, you get half
Okay,
of
there we
those
go,
hit dice
Jesus.
back. Oh my god, that is 4
I just rolled the
ones.
dice just to see if it was like something was wrong.
Jesus Christ.
I think the universe hates you.
I think
No, it's
so,
okay.
yeah.
I'm walking my dog. It's fine. It's fine.
I think the universe is trying to tell you something about your dog.
Chi is sitting cross-legged in her jar. She's sitting cross-legged in
cheat?
her
That's
jar.
right.
She seems to have pulled out a pack of tarot cards and is placing some before her. She is casting augury. Interesting, interesting. Can you link the spell, please, Chi, so I can see and give you something? Oh, wait, no, you can you? Can you not? Actually, let me find it. Do. 1 to 4,000. Jesus Christ. Never update. Oh, right. I forgot. Okay, whatever. I got it over here. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right, I'm just reading about it. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, so Chi, as you are getting your cards ready, you are flipping around the cards, shuffling, trying to see your fortune. Let me see what you get real quick. Sorry. All right. So, Chi, you start shuffling your cards, and you see. Let me check. I lost this. Sorry, I'm a little bit. I'm just closing things that I shouldn't be closing. All right. I think I got it. Right, correct, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Do I have it? Do I not have it? I did not, All right, awesome. So, Chi, shuffle your deck. You grab one of the cards and flip it over. The first card that you see is the High Priestess. You have a feeling into this that you will find somebody important soon. Somebody that can very well change your life.
Wait, this is Chi reading her own fortune?
Correct.
Okay.
Let's see. How many times does it do it? It's okay, I'm gonna give you a couple because it says it only happens once, but you know, it's kind of dumb. So with this Risochi, you pull out the next card. The next card is... Ooh, interesting. The next card is the Oracle. She, at some point during this journey, a prophecy will be completed. Perhaps not in the way that you expect, but it is something that has been told before. And for the final card that you pull the Wheel of Fortune. Chi? Fortune favors the brave. And you would be good to remember that. And that is what you get from your augury. So while she's typing, what else are you guys doing?
Well, if people need to think about what they want to do, I can say what I'm gonna do.
Yes, please do.
Okay, I am gonna go take Sir Rupert to the nearest smithy.
Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, I mean, you remember where the markets are. At this point, they're a little bit less organized than before. They're more unconventional, kind of like, you know, thrown together. Because people are already helping each other and they're like, you know, trying to get things done to rebuild their own small village. But yeah, you are there in the markets.
All right, I will approach the blacksmith with Rupert in tow, and I'll say, hail, friend, water's blessings upon you. I would like to inquire, perhaps, about a custom job for my dear friend right here. And I gestured towards Rupert.
And the man there, it is an old man, by the way, human. He looks a little bit puzzled. Obviously, he seems very glad to see you because you are, by all means, the people who saved the village. Even if he wasn't there, the word has spread fast. It is a smaller village, so you know everybody now knows that you guys were the heroes. And he goes, "Of course. What can I help you with? That's a lovely dog you have there."
Yes, just absolutely the loveliest. I agree. Thank you for observing that. And I don't mean to dim the mood, but unfortunately he was one of a pair, and I'm afraid that the other one didn't make it through the skirmish, and I would like to craft something, perhaps a defensive measure for my canine companion to ensure that he does not meet that same fate anytime soon.
The man just nods at you and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry about your loss. Yes, a custom order. We can fashion that. I could probably try and fashion something. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a leather? Maybe something more robust?"
Oh, Rexmoa grimaces a bit and thinks about the amount of coins in his coin purse.
The like 10 silver that you have.
To be fair, I did actually like partake in the loot that we got from the end of the battle.
Yeah, that is true.
What would 50 gold get me? I mean, I suppose if ideally I would rather get some something sturdy, maybe something made of iron or a lighter steel for my friend right here. You know, there is no cost I'm not willing to pay, as long as it is not larger than 50 gold pieces.
I can, and you can see him ruffling over his merchandise. He pulls out a chain link shirt, and he goes, I could probably fashion this for your companion. Of course, I would not be able to charge you the 50 gold pieces. You look at what you've done to us. I can give you a great discount.
Oh, that would be perfect. What kind of discount are we talking about here?
Well, normally, something chain link like this would run you 50 gold pieces, but I am willing to let it go for 20.
You know, I look at Rupert. What does Rupert have to say about this? He barks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my good man. You have a deal. And I gesture to shake his hand.
He definitely shakes his hand, and he says, would you mind bringing the dog over here? I'm going to take some measurements and do some cuts. It shouldn't take too long.
Oh, yes, of course. Don't worry. He's rather well trained for the day I've known him.
And, I'm assuming you're moving Sir Rupert over there?
Yep. I gesture to follow me, and I'll just join him along with him.
Yep, okay.
And then we can both get him measured.
It will take him a few minutes to, get the measurements done and start cutting off some of the pieces of the chainmail. You can see he uses like pliers to like cut off some sections of the chainmail and adjust some other pieces. And eventually he's able to make the chainmail armor for Sir Rupert. Rexmoa, Sir Rupert will now have 16 armor class.
Yippee!
And unfortunately, disadvantage on stealth checks. Because it is chainmail. It is very, very noisy.
Yep, that's trade-offs. All right. So it's 16 disadvantage on stealth checks. I have a sheet. I don't know how to edit it.
I can
edit it. That's all right. I'll
you.
just write it down.
Thank you. I will get that for you. Don't show water. But yeah, that is pretty much that. And you hand over the gold.
That is correct.
All right.
And I say, mighty fine craftsmanship, my good sir. He looks absolutely strapping. I thank you. I am in your debt, and so is Sir Rupert.
The dog barks in response, like in unison with you. And the man just looks very pleased of having sold all of that, and he just kind of pats the dog and just shakes your hand again. Thanking you for the purchase and all that.
Water's blessings upon you, and I wish you and the village of Two Rivers the best. My companions and I should be leaving in a moment, but I will certainly remember this place.
He goes, you've done quite a great deed for us. I wouldn't think that any adventurers would be willing to do what you've done, but I am I'm very, very happy that you have. And I wish you the best of luck in your journey ahead. And if you ever find yourself back in Two Rivers, well, you know where you can get armor from.
Yes, I do wish to return someday. Right, my good sir. Fare thee well.
And well,
And
I'm
me
assuming
and Sir Rupert will take our leave, yeah.
Perfect. Anybody else? Well, Ambrose, I'm reading that you were just kind of resting and talking to Chi.
I said it in my text into Roll20, but I am trying to focus on the oath I took and finally actually just sitting down and caring for myself rather than walking around trying to help others when I am most definitely exhausted. And I mean, I technically don't have any physical injuries anymore because my HP is basically full, but
Injury of the mind.
Injury of the mind.
it's not like we didn't wake up in the middle of the night, get attacked,
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
get injured pretty badly,
Oh yeah.
and also a lot of poison.
Oh yeah. Indeed.
So I
indeed.
will just be sitting down, taking care of my sword, and quietly resting and speaking with Chi.
All right. So Taurin or Kipper, anything on your end?
Let's see. I would say Kipper needs mana.
Okay.
So Kipper is probably gonna go outside. Maybe find the nearest, probably the alchemy guy that I was selling to the previous day.
Yep, indeed. You know where to find him.
Maybe he'll feel bad and give me more money for what I sold to him. Or maybe he'll just give me free potions and that'll be fine. We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean,
Gotta
you
leverage your fame.
Kipper, if I recall correctly, you were helping with the first aid of the people in town, so you would have known that the alchemy guy, the alchemist, is over there. Also administering potions, salves, and all sorts of, tonics and things like that.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna venture on over there and be like, hey, do you got any, Oh, well, I guess, should I get into character now, or should I just wait
I
until
mean,
we
that's up to
actually
you.
walk
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there?
That is up to you, my friend. That is what's happening on your end. Everybody gets like a
Okay.
little moment, so yeah.
So Kipper has walked over there. He is, I guess looking at the selection, I guess the guy's like probably busy because,
A little bit, yeah.
village exploded.
Well, it's not busy too much. Like, he's only treating the ones that have worst injuries, because luckily you guys were able to save the people when not a lot of chaos happened. But yeah, he's there.
Okay, well, I guess Kipper's just gonna be like, excuse me, sorry for checking in again, but would you happen to have any, mana restoration potions?
Oh, yeah, I certainly do. Are you feeling drained? I'm assuming you are. The fight last night must have been quite exhausting.
Yeah, just a wee tad. I think maybe rest would do me good, but the sun's up and there's work to do.
Tell me about it. Yeah. I do have a few. Well, it's winter. Mana grass is not really growing too much, but yeah. Yeah, sure. And he starts looking around into his robe. You see he has like a bag, kind of like a messenger bag, but it's like rattling with full of potions and all of his like alchemy stuff. He just kind of ruffles around it and he pulls out one little vial with the shimmering blue liquid that you already know, and he hands it over to you. He says, "Oh, please, on the house."
Really, you didn't need to do this. I have the coin for it.
You've saved this town. I mean, this is the least I can do.
Well, it's very appreciated. Thank you.
He nods at you and just continues his work. And Kipper, you receive one mana potion, normal one.
Awesome. As Kipper walks away, he's just gonna down the whole thing. He's just going.
Okay. And that was
Maybe not like that.
That was 2 mana points, if I'm correct, that you returned.
Yay.
I mean, hey, listen, you can cast 2 level 1 spells or 1 level 2 spell. Listen.
Kipper's gonna go up to Ambrose and be like, "Hey, can you carry me for the rest of this thing? I'm gonna be sleeping."
Let me check my notes to see how much mana your potions gave. I'm pretty sure it was 2, but I don't quite remember because I have it on.
If it was lesser restoration or lesser mana potion,
it was yeah. I mean, well, it's normal mana potion. There's no lesser, but you know. Let's see. Where do I have those notes? Sorry about that. I am opening and closing a lot of things right now.
I will survive.
I will die.
You don't have to search this. We can go on to the next thing.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, are you guys doing anything else? Taurin, perhaps?
Galarian down by the river.
He would be talking to people trying to get more information on somebody who give them a boat, travel to Strale. So you would see him there, yeah.
I heard you. Was that dishonor? I'm gonna go. Well, not me. Taurin is gonna go down to Galarian's side. Actually.
Okay.
She'd actually like to go to apologize for the poor introduction to her parents earlier. That's the game plan, anyways.
I mean, hey, you act it out. However you want to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, Taurin would just, of course, find the steps to head down to the docks and see Galarian off in the distance. I guess talking to one of the ferrymen is what he's doing. What it sounded like. Is that correct? Or
yeah.
Okay, and then she would, just slowly walk up to him and just tap him on the shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, Galarian would turn around and he would smile as he sees you.
So, how is everything going?
He goes, I found a person that can take us. It's going to be a long journey, but I think we'll be all right. It's going to be way better than just going by a ground. Safer, perhaps.
Got a good idea about that. She'll kind of fidget with her paw a little bit.
If you're not, if you like boats and water travel, then I think you'll be all right.
Not exactly it. Earlier, when you met my parents, it wasn't the best way to introduce you, to be honest. I didn't expect them to arrive like that. It was really on the spot, it feels like.
Don't worry about it. It's a very peculiar predicament we're in right now. Maybe the introductions could have been a lot different, but I feel like your parents would understand, right? They seem to be good people.
You're right. But next time, I'll be sure we do it together. Properly. And she'll smile.
That would be ideal, yes. For now, I mean, I think we have some things that we can do for our moving. We need to gather any sort of rations. It's going to be a while, but the good thing is that the ferryman decided to give us the travel for free.
Oh, free travel.
Yes, as a reward for saving the city. It's quite a gesture, I will say. Normally it wouldn't be, it would be a little expensive. We have to cross through the river into the big lake and then all the way up, but hey, it's better.
Well, that's nice. Very kind of them. Well, you said we have to go gather rations and everything, right?
Yes, ideally, unless you still carry some.
Few. Is there anything you want to go get before we leave?
Well, I didn't necessarily bring a lot of food. This was supposed to be a quick in and out job. Turned out to be, well, almost the destruction of a whole village. But yeah, I feel like I could do with some rations. Although I feel a little bit bad. If I go in this town and ask the people for rations, they're most likely going to give them for free. And while I appreciate the gesture, I believe that they need it more than us at this point.
Thinking about going on a foraging outside the city, but fine too. Never mind.
Oh, I mean, do we have the time for that? I would love to, but it seems that we have a lot more pressing matters. I would, just for the record, I would not mind going to the great outdoors with you at any point. It's just, well, the situation is not ideal.
You're right. Just wanted to get some berries, that's all. But
if we can
you're right.
Take a small trip, I don't mind disappearing for a few minutes.
I mean, if you want to. Then she'll like hold out her hand.
Yeah, he would 100% take your hand, and then, well, at this point he will follow you because you would be the one leading to the berries. Clearly the life of a noble has not teach him a lot of foraging skills.
Gonna go pick some berries. And I would be assuming like that there'd be like a little like bush here and there of berries right outside.
Why don't you give me a nature check, actually?
Okay. Let's do a nature check. Give me my thing. Do. Let's try, see what we get.
Oh, yeah. With that, yeah, you'll notice that outside of the town there are a few berry bushes hidden within some of the trees that are around. Of course, winter had started, but Taurin, your druidic experience would tell you that even in winter you can find some edible berries around.
They're berries. There we go.
Yeah, so all right. You're looking just for berries for food?
Yeah, just something to eat, something to put in his pack. Pretty much.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe maybe if we can find nuts too, nuts and berries, something simple, like a trail mix.
Also, don't forget you have that good berries spell or whatever it's called.
We can use that for later. Right now, foraging.
Hey, listen, let them be. They want to forage. Come on.
Bonding time!
Forage for it out there.
Kipper, oh, I'm so sorry. You're still in your thingy.
So, Taurin, as you start foraging some of these bushes, and Galarian is helping you, you can see, like, he is looking a little impressed at the ability to find these foods. and he would ask you, so it's very impressive. I've never learned to forage or to find any food in the wild. As bad as it sounds, it's me being the lord of a town full of nature.
No way. A warlord? Like you? Not knowing how to forage? I don't believe it. She say playfully.
Believe it or not, I spend most of my times inside the walls of the city. And the times that I didn't, well, they weren't exactly pleasant.
Well, now you have me. I'll be able to help you out with this more often, hopefully.
He smiles as he, pulls out like a little bag that he had so they can save the berries in there, and he says, and I'm very grateful for that. What do you think will happen in the city? I've never been there. I've just heard things.
You mean Port Strale?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been there myself, but I've heard stories from friends and during travels.
Well, whatever it is, know that you also have me to help you.
And Taurin would just like give a subtle little smile, feel a little warmth in her chest, like, oh.
So, Taurin, with your roll, I would say you would gather enough berries to give like one ration's worth, which is a lot. But just for RP purposes, you're gonna distribute them into like different meals and stuff like that. But yeah, you would be able to get one ration's worth of berries, so you can add one ration to your other rations if you have them. If not, just add one ration.
Mm-hmm.
And while this is happening, we'll move to another person because Kipper wanted to do something. Kipper, what is it that you wanted to do?
Oh, dang nabbit. What was I? Oh, yeah, I remember. So, would there potentially be a jeweler in this town?
In this town, no, unfortunately. There is a blacksmith for metalworking, but not specifically for jewels.
Kipper's gonna head down to the blacksmith.
Okay. It's the same guy that you probably saw Rexmoa talking to, and after, he came out with a...
Kipper doesn't see anything. He don't have eyes.
Okay. He don't have eyes. Got it.
Plausible deniability. Okay.
Plausible deniability. Understood. Disadvantage on perception checks then. Okay.
No.
Okay, yeah. You go to the blacksmith again. You see the same man once again. He is like just in helping out whatever he can. And
Kipper might be doing this. I should have mentioned this before. He's doing this, hoping that none of the people in his party sees.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
Well, Kipper's going to mention that when he talks to the blacksmith man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you're there.
Oh wow, that was fast.
I mean, it's a small town.
Kipper is a runner. Okay. So Kipper's just going to hello there. I just had a question. Do you carry any precious stones on you?
Precious stones. I mean, maybe. What do you want them for?
I'm a life cleric, and one of my cantrips, you should say, or spells, or whatever. I'm a bit of a new cleric, but it requires diamonds.
Well, a diamond is not something you come up with so easily, but I don't think I can help you with that.
Understood. There's not a. I'm assuming the nearest town that would have diamonds would probably be either Mistbell or Strale.
The dwarves also work with diamonds. Well, not diamonds, any sort of precious stone. Have you tried going over there?
No.
Oh, yeah. You should probably maybe start there. But you could be getting lucky in Mistbill or Port Strale. I doubt that a small town like this would have what you're looking for.
Understood. I mean, it's a shame I'm not going in the direction of the Dwarven Kingdom. I definitely would have loved to go there and not away from there. But I'm actually going in the way of Port Strale currently, so I should...
Oh, well, you're in luck. I mean, Port Strale has a lot of folks with magic. I'm pretty sure finding a diamond for whatever spell you're trying to do would not be difficult there.
I guess the tricky part will be to see if they would sell it to someone like me.
What do you mean, someone like you, like a hero? I wouldn't see why not.
You know what? You're right. Okay, thank you. I needed that boost.
Innocent good person for the win.
He nods and says, well, if at any point you find yourself back in Two Rivers, you know where to find a lot of armor. Although yours looks pretty sturdy, might I add.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a little heavy.
I can tell, but you must be a very strong one if you can carry all of that armor in that tiny body.
A little deceptive in my strength.
Good. Well, anyways, do let me know if anything else in terms of metals catches your attention.
Will do. Thank you so much. And Kipper just waves and walks out.
Okay.
A little disappointed. No precious stones, but he knew it was going to be a little bit of a difficult find. Good.
Let's see. All right. Anybody else has something they want to do in town? Or perhaps out of town.
We're not in town.
Exactly. Or perhaps out of town.
Nah, to add into there towards the end, a little smooch wouldn't hurt.
Oh yeah,
That's all she was
totally.
gonna do.
Like there's definitely going to be smooching happening before they return to town.
There you
Boy
go.
Scalarian's reaction.
He blushed like a schoolboy. Oh no. No, I'm teasing.
No, I bet he did.
I mean, listen.
I want to talk to Taurin's parents.
You do? You actually do?
No, I'm actually gonna go talk to her parents.
Yeah. But from the time that you guys were introduced to them, you can like figure out which ones are them from all of the other tabaxi snow leopard druids. So yeah, you can approach them. They're, like I said, they're all following the ritual, doing the things with the corpse of the elemental. And you can see now that the base of where the elemental was cut is now sprouting a very beautiful tree with leaves that are almost glowing green, like the elemental was at some point. But yeah, I mean, you see them there and they're just doing their thing. What do you want to do?
Well, I would definitely admire the tree sprouting from like the, I guess, I don't know, like what happened to it after we defeated it? like it got cut from its root and then it kind of just
the elemental
like fell into the river?
Yes, correct. You kind of chopped it like a tree, and its torso just kind of fell into the river, and it's there.
May not have an axe, but I have a big sword.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can see that the body itself is a little charred as well, but like it's completely unmoving. The thing is dead. The stump, we'll call it, that it left is, like I said, sprouting a very beautiful tree now.
Yeah, Rexmoa will approach them and say, it's amazing how something so beautiful can bloom from such a poor fate for this creature.
You hear the mother, Esme, would say, that is the way of nature. Something new can be born from something much different. That is why we travel. That is why we've moved. We're trying to bloom again as the people that we are.
A noble effort. I'm an archaeologist myself, and I have seen, well, mostly the fall, but also the rise of many cities and nations and peoples. I guess it all is just all one big cycle.
Yes, that's how it is. A cycle that starts anew, and it can become something beautiful, full of life, or, well, like the fate of the creature previously. Something full of hate and destruction.
Rexmoa nods his head. I don't mean to skip to matters too personal, but I wanted to ask about Taurin, if you didn't mind.
With that, the father will also kind of look at you and says, yeah, what do you want to know about Taurin?
Are you not saddened to see her off so soon? From what I've learned from her, it sounds like you all haven't seen each other in maybe not years, but certainly longer than I expected from someone as young as her.
Yes, our hearts are full of sadness because she has to live. But like the pollen that moves with the wind, or perhaps with the aid of something natural, she has to find her own way to bloom as well. And of course, with the loss of one of her other children, she is really focused on this quest. The mother she puts her hand on top of the father's hand, and she nods at him, turning to look at you, Rexmoa, and she goes, we would love to have her stay, and who knows, perhaps help us rebuild and move things around and you name it. But we also want our other daughter back. And to be completely honest, we have the feeling that, well, she is still out there. We can feel her presence. And while I just want to hold on to Taurin and not let her out, I really want to see this through.
Yes, I can understand the sentiment as well. I myself am a father, and have 2 little lizards of my own waiting back home, and my spouse as well. And I suppose that's why I wanted to talk to you about Taurin. She does carry a lot of you and your people's values with her, but I couldn't help but wonder, are you not concerned about how she may grow and change with being so far away from her people for such a long time? I mean, she has conviction, but I can't help but wonder, as someone who's been traveling alongside her for a while, if she would still feel at home, even if she does find her sister.
We are people of nature, and unlike the plants that we take care of and cherish, we are not rooted to a single place. Sure, it is going to be a very saddening moment if Taurin decides to, well, not be at home anymore. But if that's where her journey takes her, we will be happy for her. Of course, we cannot change who she is. She needs to grow on her own.
Rexmoa. It's a very conflicted look on his face at the moment. Like I think normally he would completely agree with what they would have to say, but I think because of his personal connection to Taurin and also not being able to see his family, these words kind of upset him a little bit, and he's trying to figure out what he wants to communicate to Taurin's parents, and is trying to be very careful with his words.
Fair enough.
What are you trying to say?
Exactly, I'm trying to figure that out.
You can do it.
The concerned lizard father is taking his time.
Hey, he do be thinking.
Sometimes you just gotta say it. Can't think about it.
God, dude, character arcs.
True.
Well, I understand your sentiment, and I respect the ways of your people and your tribe. But just as advice from one father to another, she's a great kid, and it would be an absolute shame for you to lose her. I believe we plan on heading out today. I wasn't sure if you all had any more to share with her, but I'm glad we could have this talk at the very least.
You can see Esme, she giggles at what you said, and she says, yes, she definitely is a good kid. And I'm sure she's going to be very busy with that friend of hers.
Eyebrow raise. nod.
Don't worry.
This-
The nature will bring us back together. I only want my other kid, Mina, to be safe. And if her sister wants to take on this task, then I will not stop her.
Mhm. Well, I'll try my best to help guide her along the journey as well.
Thank you. Both of them just, you know. So far, we will be staying here until nature is calm once again. Perhaps we'll meet each other soon. You shouldn't worry about us. We are, after all, just followers of nature. But I do agree. Do take care of our daughter. And if she manages to find her sister, please bring both of them safe.
I promise. Water's blessings upon you all. I'm sure we'll all be united again someday.
They both just kind of give you a little vow, and they return to their ritual.
And yeah, Rexmoa and Rupert will also be on their way. Perhaps, probably to go to like the docks or something to see if Galarian has made any progress there.
Well, Galarian is
Only to find he's not there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Distracted.
Galarian has left.
Goal accomplished.
Yeah.
I mean, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys pass a little bit more time getting your things sorted out, Galarian would come back with Taurin to tell you, obviously, the news that he has finally obtained a method of transport, and they can take you to Port Strale. It's going to be several days of travel, but it's going to be 100% free. And he tells you to, of course, make sure to have all of your provisions for this travel.
Is it a boat?
It is a boat, yes.
Did I mention it was free?
Mm,
Can we fish the entire time we're on the boat?
Oh,
You
please.
could
I mean-
fish. I mean, they're going to be
Fish is-
moving though.
Fish is ration.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I will allow it.
No, mermaid princess, we can't eat that.
No,
They say
without
mermaid
that, I
flesh.
did.
Those eternal. Was it life? Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think it actually makes you insane and then you explode.
Yeah. Do we know when the boat is leaving, or is the boat just waiting on
He's
us?
just waiting for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. I was,
What? I'll speak in character and not just ask questions. So, what kind of vessel did you manage to acquire?
Yeah. Oh, it's a fishing boat. No, nothing fancy. It's going to be our accommodation for the following days. I hope none of you are seasick.
Oh no. If anything, I feel right at home. I look towards the rest of them to see their reactions to the question.
I think I'll be fine.
I literally live on like a gigantic dock city. I think I'll be good.
Altitude sickness, no problem. The sea,
But-
I have no idea.
But have you ever been out in the open water, lad?
I mean, it's a big lake.
I trust your judgment. And I Ambrose and Chi.
Are they gonna be all right? Who knows? Oh, gee, I
Look
live
up
in
at-
constant waves.
Okay. I look up at Rexmoa with a somewhat annoyed expression and quietly say, I think the answer's already obvious.
Oops, insensitive. That was an out of character comment. And yeah, I'll also just ask Galarian, and not to question your abilities, but we're sure they're not some kind of spy or double agent or, something of that nature. I mean, I was surprised that you all managed to even find us out here. I'm sure with Perrin's intelligence and Savannah's cunning, well, I simply don't know what to expect anymore.
Which is why we have to move and get to Port Strale. As soon as they can't see us, they won't have the upper hand. Plus, I don't mean to brag too much, but us 5 defeated an impressive creature last night. I think they have more to worry about than us.
All right. Well, you'll just have to forgive this old man's paranoia.
Yeah, I understand your feelings, my friend. He would put a hand on your shoulder and he goes, but I assure you, I don't think they would attack like this again, especially not on our way.
I agree. One showcase of power is one thing. They keep on doing it, they're only going to get every country looking at them. Or whatever you want to call like the different
Kingdoms,
Every
I
Nation,
guess.
yeah.
kingdoms.
Okay, let me check my character sheet. How many rations I have left? 2. And how many do we normally eat in a day?
1.
1.
A
And it's gonna be like a few
is-
days.
Yeah, a ration lasts for a whole day.
Okay.
Can Kipper roll for survival foraging?
Yeah, totally. You can 100% do that.
Yeah.
What are you looking to forage though? Are you looking to forage right now, or is it for fishing?
Foraging. We're not on the boat yet, are we?
No.
I'm gonna do a last ditch effort to see if I can forage things. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna find, obviously, but like it might be herbs, it might be potatoes, it might be like potion stuff. So I guess I'll just roll and see what happens.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a survival check, my friend.
Okay. Survive me this survival, man. I eated soap. I didn't because I did. No, I didn't.
Correct. Let's see. With that survival check, yeah, Kipper, you are able to head outside of town as well before your vessel departs, and you start looking around. You see a lot of berry bushes that have been picked clean already. Kind of food for thought.
They just look like normal bushes.
They just look like no, but you would know that
There's
these
no
are,
berries in them anymore.
Yeah, you would know that these were berry bushes at some point, but they would have been picked clean. But further ahead, you start looking at anything else that could be useful for any food item. you would find a handful of aromatic herbs useful for any sort of cooking or brewing.
Yes, herbs me this. Perfect.
And
Just a handful?
yeah, a handful of aromatic herbs. They're varied, so we can make whatever we want on that one. It is quite a bit,
Perfect.
so you know. Then let's see, what else do you get? Well, you do find along your way a few critters that you could probably hunt.
Oh, yes. What kinds? Kipper is not against eating bugs.
I was about to say, you would find some birds that you could hunt.
Bird?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Bird.
no. I don't think Kipper could kill a bird.
And yeah, rabbit.
You ate rabbit.
Kipper like eyes it down, just kind of like, you did taste pretty good the last time, but oh no.
Big round eyes staring back. Don't eat me.
I'll
God.
let you slide this time, you rascal.
Yeah, so is that all that you're getting?
I guess I'm only getting herbs. I can't just like kill a bird or a bunny.
That is up to
Banooey.
you.
Oh no. What kind of bird is it? Is it like a bird that would give me like barely any meat at all?
It would
A bird.
help you for one ration, probably.
I don't want to go back and just have this burnt bird and everybody's like, where'd you get that?
Oh, hey,
I'd be
that's
like,
that's what you find.
He has herbs. He will be vegan today.
All right. Alrighty, so yeah, you return back in town, and that's that.
Very good.
All right. Anybody else wants to do anything before they leave? As I said, you guys were foraging a little bit. I mean, Galarian and Taurin are foraging a little bit. So Galarian would go wait by the boat. Taurin, I don't know if you want to do anything extra or do you just join him.
Keep it simple. I'll join him.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to do something really quick, and
Yeah,
I
go ahead, go
wanted
ahead.
to buy more rations,
Mhm.
and I want to buy like a tin of the biggest, slimiest, juiciest worms or grubs or whatever they sell at the no nearby, fishing
for
market.
bait.
Yeah,
All right.
and
let
emergency
me-
rations, of course.
Let me pull those up real quick. Okay. So, let's see. Wait, that is not what I'm looking for. Silly me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like I guess just for like role play purposes, the types of things that Rexmoa would be looking for are like he's very much thinking with like his like professional survival brain right now, and he's just looking for things like salted beef or like salted fish, like it's things that will stay good even on like the humid lake. And he also wants to look for things like lemons or limes. It's very, very minimal.
Yeah.
Citrus.
Yeah, exactly. You can find some bait. You can see that they have like not a bucket, but just like a small like we'll call it a cup. It's not a cup, it's like a container of bait that they decide to give it to you for free for the services that you have done to the town. In terms of rations, rations will go for 10 silver pieces each. Each, yeah. They are very simple items, as you said, just kind of salted meats and cured foods to last long.
Yeah, I'll buy. I'll buy 10 of them just to make it clean. I'll just spend 1 gold.
All right.
I'm sure I can give them away to people.
Okay.
All right.
So you got 10 rations now, 10 more rations, and
total of 12.
a little, we'll call it a cup of bait.
So is it like a tin cup?
Yeah, it's like a tin cup of bait.
Okay. I tuck those things away and be on my way to the ship with a determined look on my face.
Awesome. What about you, Ambrose?
I typed it in chat. I was saying Ambrose is just going to go to the ship as well, unless someone specifically needs him for some reason.
Okay. Yeah, that is fine.
I kind of already did the one thing I actually needed to do before we left, which was get javelins, which I did like immediately when we got to Two Rivers. So
correct. All right, that is good. Yeah, awesome. So as everybody gets ready and gets ready to set sail, you would see obviously the people are already waiting around there. The boatman is already like setting the ship and everything, and you guys are, they all let you in the ship, and after a few moments the ship sets sail all through the river down south that will connect into the big lake that is the territory of Mistbell. So, since this is just going to be a normal journey, nothing much is going to be happening here except for one thing that I will let you guys know about. Do you guys want to talk and like narrate what your characters would be doing for the like days that you guys are gonna be here? By the way, it would be at a good pace, which you guys are. It would be around 5 days of travel.
Oh,
Okay. That's a good amount of travel.
this is
yeah,
going to be the real test of patience.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna, like, drive each other crazy.
Oh yeah.
Aw. I was thinking bonding time, but yeah, bonding time. It's also 5 days cooped up. But aren't we always cooped up with each other?
Kind of, yeah.
essentially,
Great outdoors.
Yeah, yeah, outdoors. But like, we never really stray that far from each other until we get into cities, which we're usually non-cities. We're usually walking.
I mean, it's the
You guys-
privacy, right? Like, I'm not sure what the sleeping accommodations on this boat look like.
We always
just-
sleep in the same rooms.
Well, we don't sleep in like the same tents though. Like,
Yeah.
it's never like all of us in the same room.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
We're only down the hall from each other.
The accommodations for the boat are as simple as it gets, just a place to lay down.
Mm.
And everybody
Oh.
sleeps in the same like big quarter underneath the ship.
So I think Rexmoa's behavior is going, like, it might come as a surprise to some people or maybe not, but it's going to be very regimented just because he's been on these types of journeys before. And yeah, like spending days on a boat is nothing new to him, but at the same time, he knows that you gotta find ways to pass the time. And
Mhm.
so he'll he'll like start his days out like by stretching. He's gonna like use the Port Strale travel guide. He's gonna be reading that pretty often. When the sun's out, he's gonna be fishing, and yeah, he's definitely gonna try to like teach others how to fish for sure. Probably talk to Ambrose a bit, maybe about Port Strale, or maybe everyone should talk to Ambrose about Port Strale.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's probably,
Ambrose.
as far as I know, he's probably the only person in the party who has any experience with the area.
Without overwhelming
Yeah.
Ambrose.
That's what I'm
Maybe a little
saying. I
bit.
mean, I do have something that it is going to happen as you guys are traveling. I don't know if you guys want to do that before or after.
A
That's
kraken.
why I'm. That's why I'm
There's a
asking.
kraken in the river.
Why would you say that?
Let's do a little. Let's do a little talking.
Okay.
Let's do
yeah,
a little
I agree.
talking, and then when we talk too much and you get sick of it, just say like, "Okay, Kraken, go.
Kraken go.
All right.
Go forth, my Kraken."
Leviathan.
Go forth, my
Right.
kraken. But yeah, so as you guys are traveling through the river, the pace is good. Wind is in your favor as you keep making ways towards your destination. What do you wanted to talk about?
We'll quickly note that Ambrose isn't necessarily seasick, but it's pretty obvious he's having a little bit of trouble like staying perfectly upright. Like as the waves, hit the ship, and even like the slight movement of the ship running along the river, it's obvious that he kind of has to be like near something to stay perfectly still.
Right.
I think Kipper's gonna notice this and be like, you all right there, buddy?
Just not my preference of travel.
Boat is, well, I shouldn't say it's my preference of travel as you're, ready to vomit. Is this, have you been vomiting relatively frequently?
No, I just get dizzy. I don't like my feet not being on the earth.
I mean, that's a valid point. Considering last time we tried to see if you could swim in Misspell, yeah. Yeah, no.
I'm not very good at that. Not in the slightest.
Well, that's why you have friends. Who can swim for you? I don't know how that would work.
Good luck trying to save me if I fall overboard.
Just don't fall overboard, you doofus. Kipper, gives him a little knock to the shoulder.
Imagining that, it's like you get on your tippy toes and
Yeah, very accurate. Just pat. Pat, pat.
even the slight touch is enough to just slightly make him move his foot to the side to stop himself from leaning one direction.
Oh dear, you really are bad. Shouldn't you sit down? Or lay down?
He is on my hip.
Yeah, she has been on Ambrose's hip this whole time.
I just dislike sitting around doing nothing.
I mean, we could get you maybe a book to read or a notebook to draw in. If you even want to just sit and talk, that's good enough too. There's really nothing to do standing or sitting on this boat.
Maybe.
She would say, "Have you tried fishing?"
Better at it when I'm not on top of the water.
Oh, ZJ, what day is this? Would you say?
It's the same day. Yeah, we'll say it's the same day. Think about it as the evening time.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have been already settled down on the boat. It's been a few hours that you guys have been sailing, so everything is still relaxed.
Ambrose has been attempting to like walk around and do basically anything he can, but it's often pretty sluggish and clumsy. But with Kipper speaking to him, he will sit down.
Good. That's what I thought. Doctor's orders.
She would say, "I expect Rexmoa would be apt at that." Just talking about fishing.
I would imagine as well.
I can go and fetch him for you if you want to try fishing with us.
If you wish, I'm not going to stop you.
That's good. Because you'd fall over.
She says it could be a nice distraction of sorts.
Well, with that, Kipper's gonna like, I was about to say waddle over. No, he's gonna waddle over. He's on a boat. He's having fun.
Okay.
And just kind of like, I guess, go to wherever Rexmoa is. Where is Rexmoa on this boat? Is he like below deck? Looking
well,
out?
I would probably be above deck if I'm fishing.
Oh, you're currently fishing?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it would depend on the time of day. Let's just say yes.
Okay, understood. Oh, you know what? It's kind of more later in the afternoon. That's usually when fish, like, it's dawn and dusk when fish are the most accurate.
Yeah.
There you
Active. Hey, poor little, Ambrose is feeling all wobbly over there, and I figured we can try and distract him from being a little top heavy right now. Have you caught anything?
I'll roll to see if I caught anything. Would that
Yes,
be like
please.
survival?
Yes, a survival check.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would say, Rexmoa, with that, you would have caught a couple of fishes, enough for another ration.
Just small trout here and there. Nothing to write home about. And I want to add, even though I didn't mention this, I just think it would be funny. Rexmoa has like a very primitive version of sunscreen on, made of like specifically crushed rocks. So it's a very like powdery paste, and it would be above where like his nose would be.
I'm assuming it's
And
like
it's flat.
calcium.
Yeah. It's like
basically
some kind of
like-
like calcium zinc. Yeah,
You're
like
basically
slurry.
like rubbing sandpaper on your skin. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's good. It's good for the scales.
Hey, listen, hey, if it is.
When did you put that on?
Well, lad, when you spend days on days out, but nothing with the water and the sun, it's good to keep the old scales protected.
Oh, I think I've seen a few humans and elves who did stuff like that.
You've seen some pretty smart humans.
I
But anyways, so you all wanted to learn how to fish? He's very excited.
You know what? Yeah, I haven't been fishing in I think over 5 years now. So I wouldn't mind.
Well, it's never
Hopefully I'm
too
not
late to
too
pick your
rusty.
rod back up, lad. Both of you come over here. Where's
would
Taurin?
Would you want
Probably
to
Galarian.
shift over to where Ambrose is? He's kind of falling over consistently.
Now he sighs. He really doesn't want to, because this is the spot. He knows.
I'll
No,
get-
this is just an internal thing. It's like, I guess we can. And he starts gathering up his tackle box, and he brings his pole with him. What's the captain's name of this ship?
The captain's name of this ship is Romic. That is his name. It is again another human, old-ish. You can see he's got experience sailing because he is very good at giving directions and moving things along.
And where was Ambrose located on the ship?
I guess on the deck on top.
Okay.
Yeah, just like
Like
somewhat.
towards the front or towards the back?
Yeah,
Hmm.
probably.
Okay.
Trying to move around and be somewhat active, but
Mhm.
not.
Well, let's have a little educational opportunity, shall we? And I hand Kipper the tin of various slimy creatures, the tin cup, and I say, we're gonna need that. And we'll be on our way.
What kind of fish are these?
Oh, those aren't the fish, lad. Those are what we need to catch the fish.
What are these?
You
What
don't
am I
answer, just
holding?
just come on.
Roltor asks.
Just don't stick your hand in there.
Oh, okay. Do they bite?
Hmm?
Whatever. What does this
He
bite?
just keeps walking. Ugh. Ambrose, me boy. Yeah, I love Okami. Okami 2, it's real. I'm excited.
I'm so excited. It's really funny. I went to work one day with an Okami t-shirt on right after the Okami 2 was
Aw.
announced. And there was a meeting there, and one of the meeting members stopped the meeting just to ask me if I'm excited for Okami 2.
As they should.
As
They should. There's also a fishing game in Okami. I just needed to mention that.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Whopper.
All right. So how's Ambrose looking right now? So he's trying to move around?
Trying to, at this point, he's kind of settled down because Kipper gave definitely not staring, but a talking to.
Hmm.
He is looking a bit dull. The glowing cracks along his skin are looking a little bit washed out, as he typically is when he's not feeling perfectly or feeling a bit down. And as he described to Kipper, it's obvious that there is a certain bit of nausea he's feeling, but he isn't actively throwing up or anything, just feeling a slight bit of seasickness.
Not yet. It could get wavy.
Kraken.
Kraken. Oh no. Does that put Ambrose at disadvantage if we have to fight something on the water?
Maybe you will have
he
to
could get
wait
over it.
and
We're
see.
gonna do that right
Would
now.
not be the first time I take a penalty for having an interesting lore tidbit.
There
Yeah.
you go.
For having a different constitution than the rest of us.
Mm.
So I think I still have the highest constitution, funnily enough.
Ah. Ambrose, I see that you're walking around. That's good. You'll get your sea legs yet, lad.
Yeah.
So I heard from a certain lagomorph that you wanted to learn how to fish.
Mostly spearfish. Not really used to angling.
Well, today is the day you're gonna learn. And I will be your humble teacher in the ways of the rod. Yeah, you know, normally I look towards Kipper. Is like, I know you're used to casting, lad, but not like this. Okay.
There's a
So-
dad joke.
Are you going to
Wow.
are you going to try fishing again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we're all fishing.
Yeah, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull out my fishing rod, and for convenience sake, I have a spare because you know it's always 2 is 1 and 1 is none, and I'll just hand it to Kipper and Ambrose. And how do we want to do this? Do we just want to like talk about it, or do we just want to like roll a dice?
I was about to say, I mean, we can roll a dice to see if you guys catch something.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to join in on that fun.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my God!
Taurin,
Yeah.
how are you joining in? Like, what are you doing to be there?
Jumps in the water.
Jesus.
Eyes glowing from the shadows. What do you guys-
From below deck, you just see them.
yeah,
Literally
pretty much.
peering
Becomes
through
a
the
bear.
grate.
I heard fish.
Summons your
Come-
bear and
come join
becomes
us,
a bear.
Taurin. Galarian too. As a matter of fact, everyone. We might have to spread out along the boat though. We might get a little tangled out there if we all try casting off the bow at the same
It is
location.
just a fishing boat, so
Yeah.
not the
Jeez.
biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
She is fishing in spirit.
Okay.
She cast vortex.
The
warp on one of
only
fish.
actual scene that I wanted to like play out because I'm curious about how it would go
Okay.
is I'm curious if Ambrose is capable of tying a fish hook to the line, because I don't know how dexterous a rock person would be, and I just
Well,
think that was a funny scene playing out in my head.
that could be solved with a little bit of a sleight of hand roll, Ambrose.
How about everyone do a sleight of hand roll? We'll see.
All right, yeah. Let's turn
Okay.
this into a whole
mean-
mini game. Everybody who's fishing,
Yeah.
do a sleight of hand roll.
You know what's really funny? I
Uh-huh.
purposefully dropped my sort of hand proficiency, with permission of ZJ, of course, that I would normally get from my background
Correct.
to put it in something else.
Which
so
is
I
funny.
actually would have been proficient in this, but I'm not because I chose to take something that made more sense.
Oh yeah.
We love the role play.
Do you want me to have any sort of penalty for this due to?
I don't think
Ambrose's
so.
features? Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, it's if you're not proficient in it, that's fine.
Yep.
That's part of the fun.
Ambrose is a bit dexterous, but only so he could use his weapon correctly. Ah,
Okay,
yes.
all right, okay. Kipper, your turn.
I was just handed a taco.
Oh, very nice.
Yummy.
Delicious. Oh wow, never mind. I was handed a lot of miniature tacos.
Very nice. That is even better, yeah.
Wow.
We're having soft tacos later.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Nice, nice, nice. So let's see. While Kipper is giving us his roll, I would say.
Oh, I forgot.
All right.
Tacos.
I would
Taco.
say Taurin and Rexmoa, you definitely are able to get your
It's supposed to be sleight of hand, not survival.
yeah, it is sleight of hand. Please,
Oh,
Mr. Kipper.
I'll do it again. And steal a fish.
Honestly,
no,
this
no.
result kind of makes sense though.
Mm.
You know, Taurin is
Oh,
a
my
druidic
lord,
folk.
okay.
Oh,
Rexmoa
Oopsies.
is
All right. So all three of you except Ambrose would be able to get the rod ready. Kipper, beginner's luck for you. You didn't really know what you were doing, but you just started doing stuff, and suddenly you have an even sturdier looking, I guess, hook than Rexmoa.
he's only a little jealous. He's kind of proud, but also just a little jealous.
Aww.
Oh, this is tying the hook?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ambrose, for you, your hands are shaking a little bit. It is quite hard to focus while everything around you is moving. So you definitely didn't do a good job, and you can tell because once you try to do things, the knot comes out, like it just doesn't really work.
This is nothing like spearfishing. How do I? It's not going in.
And I'm telling you, the rabbit, it goes under the tree, around the bush.
We didn't have
Through
trees
the
and bushes
knoll.
in Mistbell, so I didn't do any of that.
I know how the knot works, but this is very small.
Maybe one of us should do it for you. It's okay, Ambrose. If I had more line and if we had more time, I would gladly let you try it over and over. But perhaps it's best used actually getting a hook out there. And so yeah, I'll just like quickly tie his hook to the line.
Yeah, I would not make you roll for the second one because we wanted to see the results of the first one. But you know, you are able to
That's
do
all I
it.
wanted.
Yeah, you're able to do it properly as well.
Now, should we roll to cast and fish?
Not to cast, but I will say yes to fish. Everybody, roll me a little survival check.
Survival.
Catch me a fish, fish me a catch,
that's
turn that
stealthy.
man
This
into.
man being stealthy. Okay,
I mean, I have the same
You gotta
bonus
sneak
for
up on
stealth
him.
and survival.
you're trying to sneak up on the fish. I got it.
I have the same bonus, so
I don't know, man. Okay,
I think I caught a fish.
we'll take the lower result, I guess. I don't know.
well, I mean, technically the first roll was rolled first. So it's
right.
the same bonus.
So
It
is
just you
19.
can roll survival. Roll survival.
Nah, we'll take the first one, which was a 19. Okay, so for time passes as you guys are just waiting around. Fishing is it's obviously a hobby that takes time. So time's starting to pass, and while it is, Kipper and Ambrose get lucky with some fishes. However, Rexmoa and Taurin, you guys don't seem to be getting anything as you're doing.
Not even a nibble?
No.
How big is my fish?
Big enough to eat very nicely. Fish
Can I share?
sized. Yeah, I mean, with this, I would say that Ambrose and Kipper, you guys would be able to get one ration out of the fish that you got.
We can't share it with Taurin and Rexmoa. And
no, I mean, it is a ration, as I say. You guys can share it however you want.
You said that. Valerian.
And Galarian.
Fine. We'll share
Okay.
with the elf.
That would make a lot more sense if one of us was a dwarf.
True.
Oh,
But
It's
yeah.
all right. Anyone can be a racist.
Oh my lord.
It was not because of racism. It's not because you're a rabbit.
Good.
Jeez. But yeah, Kipper and Ambrose, you guys will get an extra ration. As I say, you can share it however you like. But yeah, you are pretty much. Yeah, let me check something real quick. Yeah, no, that's all you get, pretty much. It takes you a while. At this point, it's already getting to nighttime. As I said, it is nothing. It is nothing. Like, it's something that takes time. Sorry, my brain is somewhere else.
Just typing in fish of average size.
Yeah, fish of average.
It's not a competition.
Uh-huh.
My fish is bigger.
That's what every fisher says. It's not a competition, but look at my
Dang.
fish.
My
Size
fish
doesn't
gets,
matter.
my fish gets bigger, I promise.
Yeah. Rexmoa doesn't actually mind. He knows that's just the nature of fishing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say I'm not sure I have the stomach to eat something, so I'll just kind of like raise the fish up to anyone who wants to grab it from me.
Aw. I'll take it. Off his hands.
I may not be sick right now, but if I were to eat fish, I probably would.
Can I use medicine check? Because I got some aromatic herbs, and sometimes herbs, apothecary-wise, can be used to...
Yeah. Yeah,
Do it.
100%.
Down Ambrose's throat.
No, I'm not going to shove them. I'm going to tell him, hey, this might help.
Yeah, 100%. Give me a medicine check to see if you can help Ambrose or not.
Here you go.
Oh, I have a +7 in that, so hopefully
There
I
you
don't
go.
roll a nat
Dang.
1.
Dang. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Kipper,
good
you are
work.
able to find yourself the right herb so you can help Ambrose with his dizziness.
I guess Kipper's just going to finely mince this herb just for more absorption, and then he's gonna get a cup and water and then just mix it together. Yeah, it's kind of like a cold brew tea.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
Kipper knows that if he boiled it, this is a specific component that would break down under heat. Similar to cyanide, but it doesn't kill you.
Quite the comparison.
Yeah,
I mean, that would
that's
stop me
just
from
how
being busy.
that's just how cyanide works. When you boil it, it dissipates. It becomes different components. But yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. I was just thinking about boiling elderberries. Yeah. So I make a cup of Feel Better Ambrose. Hey, I figured this might help. Fix a little bit of the nausea. Maybe you'll feel up to eating again.
I'll look down at you with the somewhat suspicious cup of herbs and spices.
It tastes, I would say...
It tastes worse than it looks.
No, it tastes like licorice. Well, it smells like licorice, so probably it tastes like licorice. I've cooked with it before.
It's not like I've not lived off the land before. And I'll bend over slightly to like grab the cup from you so you don't have to like stand too high.
Aw. Weren't you sitting?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I
Was, yeah.
suppose not, 'cause yeah, I would be sitting right then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You better be sitting. Beat you up as your doctor.
You're an aggressive doctor.
Listen,
Yeah.
if it works,
Yeah, just.
I was woken in the middle of the night by elves.
Oh.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I woke up early by the elves.
indeed.
That is true, though.
So I would say if you guys are wanting to, like, do the fishing and things, we can fast forward a little bit to what I had in mind. As I said, it is nothing bad,
Mm-hmm.
but it is something that needs to happen.
Oh no.
I've heard this conversation before.
Maybe, perhaps.
Am I getting another blood test?
Don't make me cry.
Yes.
This is what it sounds like before you give a kid a vaccine.
Correct.
It's not bad, but it needs to happen.
You're all
It's like a
getting,
Band-Aid.
You're all getting neutered.
Ah!
Finally.
I mean, I already had my kid, so
I can
There
pass
you
with
go.
you show.
There you
I'd
go.
be like, no, thank you.
Why was I so excited?
So, as you guys are sailing around in the ships, the days start to go by. Eventually, you leave the river going through the northern part of the world and enter the lake, the big lake that is holding Mistbell. You can see Mistbell in the distance. Obviously, this place is quite a lot, quite big. But you can see Mistbell in the distance. It brings you guys a little bit of memories of how you started. What was it that brought all of you guys together? And it's happiness, a little bit of sadness, maybe, perhaps feeling a little homesick, especially you, Kipper, as as you guys are traveling around. You have moved from place to place in this world and seen a lot of things that a lot of people maybe will never see in their lives. Makes you think, makes you have a lot of pondering. One of these nights, as you're traveling through the big lake, everybody is getting ready to sleep as obviously light fades out. But a few of you guys, I would say Kipper and... No, actually, we'll make it all of you guys. You were in your fishing adventures again. You decided to stay a little bit longer as you guys were sharing a chat, perhaps just grabbing a meal, a little bit of a later meal than usual. The group of people maybe talking about how you guys felt starting this journey. It's been fun. It's been real nice. Obviously, there has been a lot of mortal danger involved, and well, the fate of the world is in your hands at this moment, figuratively and almost literally. But after all, it's been an interesting journey. So, as the night settles and it's pretty much almost pitch black, besides the lights all the way from Mistbell or whatever small town you can see in the shores of the lake, it is dark, and you guys stand up to try and get some sleep. You guys will still have a couple of days in of travel while this is happening. And as let's go ahead.
Can Kipper see the town of Mistbell
Yeah,
from the distance?
of course you can.
I'm just imagining as the sun's going down, you can see the lights of Mistbell shining on the lake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
totally.
Kipper's just watching.
Yep. You can totally do that. Yeah. As I said, it takes you a little while, but once everything is dark enough, you all stand up, and we're about to move over to your sleeping quarters until something catches your eye in the sea. You see the characteristic glow of bioluminescence as you are moving through the lake at the pace that the boat is going. You see that.
Oh no, milady.
You see that the bioluminescence comes from different points all around the boat, and focusing on them, you can tell that these are obviously creatures following along. You guys have quite a caravan of creatures following along. The glow, the natural glow of these creatures illuminates the lake around you and gives you enough light to almost see your surrounding areas, as you are able to discern the different creatures that are following you. Some are normal looking fishes, the others are fish humanoids that are swimming along with the current of your boat. And of course, we cannot forget the merfolk, the inhabitants of this lake. You see them swimming around, following your boat, almost as if they were doing some sort of march with you. As you guys lean closer to peek at the creatures from the side of the boat, you see some of them surface out to wave at you or just jump and do some tricks on the water. And eventually a familiar face would show up. The face of the merfolk that pretty much started this whole thing. Accompanied by her mother, you see the merfolk princess pulling up into the surface to look at all of you and give you a wave. Her mother obviously looking at you from behind her with a very firm but glad expression that you are around as they follow along with the current. The boat was not too far down, so you see, too far, I guess, tall. So you see the merfolk princess call out to some people that were swimming with her, and some of the fish folk help her raise herself up, so she's now hanging on the side of the boat. And at your level, pretty much. The mother looks a little bit concerned about this, but ultimately, she just allows her to do this. And the merfolk princess gives you a bow of her head and says, "It's so nice to see you around again. All of you."
I guess Kipper's just gonna awkwardly wave and bow.
Yeah, Rexmoa will bow his head. Good to see you as well, Princess. I'm thankful to Ixus and her waters for allowing us to cross paths once more. And I'm sure some people here are also thankful.
Feels like it's been ages already.
It
Thorn will just do a little bow.
It almost has been. I see that you have become stronger. The true warriors you showed us that one time. She gives you a little laugh. I'm sorry if our intrusion is not welcome. We are just trying to give you safe passage. She gestures over to the large trail of creatures following along with your boat. The water is illuminated enough. It feels almost as if spirits were swimming behind you in a small trail.
Kipper would say, don't apologize. You're always welcome to bring your caravan around. How have the relations with Mistbell been since we left?
They have not given us any trouble, and neither have we. Perhaps a little against the wishes of my mother, but we've had our peace. What about you? Have you found any interesting adventures?
I would say quite a few, yeah. We've found new friends, we've fought nameless atrocities. We've met 2 titans. I never thought that would have been possible. But we're still the same, I think. Just different.
I gathered that last one. She gives her a smile and she kind of scoots over closer to the group. She holds out a hand to point at the pommel of the blade of Ambrose, and then to the, I guess, armlet that Rexmoa has. We can feel that the Titans are happy with you. And that is a reason alone for us to give you our protection.
Yeah,
That's good to hear.
it's a vibe.
We've definitely had our struggles, but I think we're doing rather good for ourselves. And I can't say I've been much closer to anyone with these folks around us.
How was it? She asks. How was it to meet the creators?
I look at Ambrose. I'm like, are you gonna answer first? Am I going to answer
I'll
first?
glance at him kind of in the same way, and then I'll go ahead and speak up and say, at least for the Titan of the Earth, Pythias, life herself, it was warmth unparalleled. I've never been so relaxed before I met her. Like, all my worries in the world didn't exist.
And I guess for me, meeting Vithius was... I'll admit it was a little intimidating at first, but I left that encounter with a new hope in my heart and a desire to create a better world.
That sounds beautiful. It must have been a one of a lifetime experience. Something I hope to feel one day. We are, after all, children of the waters.
That we are, all connected by every stream and ocean. Have you heard her voice as of late? She's one of the few remaining Titans left that we haven't had the chance to commune with.
We always hear her voice. We find Ixas in our daily lives, in the things we do. She is a strong mother to all of us. She looks around at the group and kind of lays her head on her arms. You are trying to commune with all of them, right?
That is correct.
It
Suppose even when the time comes, even meeting Cadsius.
She nods. The creators of our worlds have very peculiar ways of showing themselves to people. Us being more attuned to nature can perceive them in a much easier way. However, for you, it may vary. She looks at you, Rexmoa. How did you meet Oris?
Well, I suppose that's unique in the sense that I was the only one to be able to commune with him. And, well, I didn't find him as much as he found me. saved me, I'd even say. It was at an abandoned monastery. One of the nameless creatures that was mentioned. We tried to confront it, and I had the misfortune of ending up in its jaws. And, well, that's when Horus plucked me from our world into his and gave me a second chance.
She turns her head now to Ambrose. And what about you?
We were on a mission to garner back some favor after hurting a reputation with the dwarves. We set out to save some of them from a mine that was collapsing, and while we did save them, we instead took their fall and fell to the earth. But Vithius stopped us from being injured from the fall, or worse. And I must admit I was more worried about the dwarves in that moment. Even with Vithius's calming presence. And when she looked down at us, looking through us at both at what already happened, and the strange feeling I had when she stared at me, as if there was something else that she was looking at. She named me Paladin. Allowed us safe venture back to the surface, with the promise of the safety of the dwarves as well. And I'm kind of glancing at my sword, feeling the familiar weight of it, as well as the somewhat strangeness that still kind of comes across me as I recognize that while it is the same blade, it is also a different one. Even if it is an improvement. But I will go silent after that.
You can see that the mermaid lady is smiling as both of you tell your tales. And she nods after both of you are done. She says, the Titans and their teachings. You probably found them because of this. She glances over at Rexmoa. A selfless sacrifice. And then she looks at Ambrose. Kindness and the desire to protect. You were chosen because what you do embodies the teachings of our creators. Perhaps you will have the same luck if you take those teachings, the teachings of Ixus, to heart. She would pull herself up a little bit as she was before, not laying on her arms once again. Ixus teaches us about strength, but most of all, fortitude, the desire, the ability to prevail even through the harshest of times. She is firm and perhaps a little scary for some. But underneath all of that, she is our mother. And she loves every single one of her children. While I can't grant you an audience with Ixus, I can assure you that if you follow this path, she will find all of you. Or perhaps she would choose a lucky one. She looks around the group and specifically to Kipper, and she says, even though I am not supposed to dwell closer to the surface because of what happened, I have heard your name mentioned a couple of times.
Who deigns to mention my name in the town of Misspell?
I wasn't able to see them properly. After all, I didn't really want to show up in the surface again. But what I could gather is it was a friend. He was reminiscing of the times he used to play around town and how lovely it was to have a group of people that were like family.
That must have been Jagran.
She
I really
shrugs
miss
a
him.
little. misses you as well. Maybe one day you can come back to him. Maybe once this duty is over. She again looks around at the group and says, "What will you do once you have communed with all of the creators?"
Well, it might sound a little abstract, but we're hoping to save the world? Prevent the world's end might be the more accurate description.
She looks at you with a little, I don't know if confused or curious expression. The world will end?
Oh, no, because we're not going to let that happen.
I don't doubt that, but it seems we all have different notions of what will happen. Who told you all of this?
A mix of prophecies, for one. Found in a monastery dedicated to Crenia. And then a person that we trust.
So your goal is to reach the mother of all. I wonder what kind of beauty she would show you. I believe that what you are doing is incredible. And while I don't understand its true nature, if the creators decide to put their trust in you, I will put my trust in you as well. She gives you a little smile after looking a little bit confused about the things that you were saying. Even if the world were to end, which of course I have been given word that it won't. But if it was, I would say that the creators have their reasons why.
Everything happens for a reason. Like one grand cycle. Thank you for your trust in us, Princess. We won't put your faith to waste.
She nods and says, as long as you're in these waters, you will be under our protection. So, your travels will be calm and swift.
A welcome change. And here I was afraid we would have to fight some other kind of large lake creature.
I'm not sure I can thank you enough. I can barely stand being on this boat.
Don't worry. You'll be off soon, I presume. And she lifts herself up a little bit. You can tell that she is starting to like lean back to go back into the water to just jump off. And she stops and looks at all of you again and goes, I hope we can meet again. Perhaps in a more civil manner, like right now. No fighting involved. She laughs.
I hope that maybe one day, Princess, that Mist Bell and the merfolk beneath it can create a relationship, maybe more like a friendship.
She nods and says, I think it can be done. It may take a while, but it will happen. She says with a smile as she lifts herself up a little bit more, and Kipper, you can see that as she lifts herself up in the garments that she is wearing, there is a small flower that has been pressed into them.
Oh, yeah.
A small flower? Did I give her that flower?
You did.
You don't remember? You don't
I
remember
remembered giving her
38
some-
episodes ago?
38 episodes ago. You mean 39 episodes ago?
Well, it didn't happen in the first episode.
It didn't.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, yeah. It was the 38th episode. You are correct. I mean, the second episode. I mean, the where am I? Who are you?
So
It's the fourth episode, my bad.
she kind of gestures to the flowers a little bit and says, I already have friends in the surface. I believe we can get more of them.
I guess with that, Kipper's going to just give a deep bow.
She would also bow as well and say, safe travels. I hope you find what you're looking for. And she jumps off the side of the boat, making a splash in the water and joining the queen of the merfolk that was swimming nearby.
We really were blessed by the waters today.
Yeah.
How you feeling, lad?
Jagran still thinks about me.
It's nice, isn't it?
Mm. After Lariabe died, it just felt like he went on with life and I just stagnated. I always just thought he kept going headstrong, but maybe he's been lingering too.
We all have our ways of confronting grief, lad. And there is no timeline on it.
I don't know what I would do without you guys.
Well, you don't have to think about it.
Kipper just kind of quickly wipes his eyes, and he does give Rexmoa a hug.
Yeah, and Rexmoa will give him a hug back.
Very good. Group hug?
Yeah, question mark?
A
Question mark? Group hug?
Question mark?
Tord wouldn't mind
Question
one.
mark?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Imagine like
cute.
Rexmoa, like as Kipper's hugging Rexmoa's just like doing like a wave like get over here to like Ambrose and Taurin.
Galarian can join too.
No.
Hey!
I
Oh, no,
was
sorry,
about to
Galarian.
We like Galarian, but
I was about to say
Not quite
Galarian
that much
would be watching
bonding.
like from a little bit further away.
But one of us likes Galarian. I will, as standard, I look a bit iffy about doing such a thing, but upon being requested, I do still willingly move on over, though making sure not to accidentally fall. And I will kind of slip she out of the little thing I have her attached to my hip with and kind of hold her in one hand and kind of putting her against everyone else and return a hug. Kind of grabbing as many people I can in both my arms.
Aww.
The glowing cracks on my skin are shining rather brightly.
Aww.
Everyone's happy.
I'm assuming like Kipper's like in the middle of all of this, and Kipper's like short and everyone's tall.
So like,
Kipper's just down in the middle. He's like, oh wow, it's rather humid down here.
So, with that out of the way, we're going to end the session right there. Because that's all the time that we have.
I
For
think
Strale,
that
here we
was
come.
that was the best way to end an episode.
Soon,
I don't know.
soon.
Do I add something? Or I'll just listen. I listen. I was kind of talking a lot earlier, so I was like,
No,
You can always
you
contribute.
you can talk to
Oh,
whoever you like.
anytime you
It's all
want.
good.
I feel
I
so
know.
bad because
"What?"
my attention span is like I'll be like, it's time now. I need to work on filter
You're not
when
alone.
jumping in.
I feel like I blurt too sometimes, and I'm like, I should have waited.
Hey, it's
But
all
honestly,
good.
I think that we're all so ready and gung-ho to get into it, and talk has just made the whole experience like a lot more, I don't know, vibrant. We're all excited. We're all goofballs. We all want to talk.
Mhm.
It's great.
Yeah,
We want to talk to each other.
Yeah,
Share the
that's-
positive energy.
That's why I said don't be afraid if you need to interact. Hey, go ahead. That's the whole point of it.
Please do, in
Yeah.
fact.
When you're locked
Yeah.
in story mode, it's like, where's this gonna go?
Hey, that's the,
Yeah.
that is what I am here for, to keep you on the edge of your seats. So, as per usual, we're gonna say goodbye to the people watching on YouTube, the VOD. Goodbye.
Bye, VOD Squad. Happy 40th.
I love
Hugs,
you.
hugs to you too. You're part of the group
Hey,
hug.
Yeah.